After a brief period of heated discussion, Jungkook's shocking statement has taken the internet by storm. Many fans are wondering if other BTS members will speak out. One of the most anticipated is Kim Taehyung, also known as V. So far, Taehyung has remained silent. No comments, no hints, and even his social media activity has seemed normal. This has made ARMY increasingly curious about his true feelings and thoughts regarding the developing situation. But finally, the long-awaited moment has arrived. Taehyung spoke up . In a short but meaningful post on his personal platform, Taehyung shared his feelings. Without mentioning names or details, his words were profound and touching. Many viewed Taehyung's response as a display of calm and maturity. But there was also an emotional side that touched netizens. It didn't take long for social media to be flooded with reactions from fans. Hashtags related to Taehyung top trending topics in various countries. Netizens said that Taehyung's message was more moving than direct statements. Many praised the way Taehyung chose to deliver his message without drama, yet still powerfully. Is this a sign that the other members will also speak out? Or is this just a calming finale amidst the economic chaos? One thing is for sure, Taehyung's reaction has made many people remember and reflect. Many fans were relieved that Taehyung had finally spoken out. While not explicit, his calm and symbolic communication style convinced many AMEs that he was conveying something more than just a clarification. Some fans began analyzing Taehyung's post from his choice of words, the timing of the post, to the facial expressions in the photos he shared. Many also felt that the message was directed not only at fans, but also at a specific person or situation that had been kept hidden. Taehyung always has his own way of speaking, and it always hits home, wrote one fan on Twitter, now X. He doesn't need many words, but his one sentence can make thousands of people think, wrote another. Interestingly, netizen reactions didn't just come from AMEs. Several public figures, K-pop influencers, and even Korean media outlets also highlighted Taehyung's response, which they deemed very Taehyung elegant, classy, yet still emotional. Will this be the moment that changes the course of the growing speculation? Or is this a sign that Taehyung and the other members want to close this chapter on their own terms, calmly, peacefully, and without drama? While the public continues to speculate about the meaning behind his words, one thing remains clear. Taehyung's voice finally being heard was the most touching moment of all. And as usual, he didn't need a big stage to make the world listen. Amidst the torrent of comments and theories circulating, one thing began to resonate strongly among fans. There was something bigger behind Taehyung's silence. His decision to speak up only after Jungkook. Some longtime fans noted that this wasn't the first time Taehyung had expressed his feelings indirectly. He's known for being sensitive and emotional, preferring to speak through symbols, art, or even silence. This is precisely what makes every word he speaks so powerfully. But this time, the intensity was different. Netizens reacted with a flurry of reactions. Various speculations arose. Some suspected Jungkook's statement and Taehyung's response were related to an upcoming major project, while others linked it to internal dynamics that had been kept tightly under wraps. Some even suggested there was a hidden code, understood only by those who have truly followed BTS's journey from the beginning. It didn't stop there, and the media began hounding the agency. To date, there has been no official clarification. The agency has chosen to remain silent, and perhaps that's what makes this situation even more mysterious and intriguing. On the other hand, AMY demonstrated extraordinary unity. They reassured each other, spread positive energy, and reassured each other that no matter what, they would always be there with the members, through thick and thin. Meanwhile, Taehyung disappeared from the spotlight once again. There were no further updates, no further explanation. And as usual, his absence left a silence that was meaningful. A few hours after Taehyung's post went viral, the social media world completely changed direction. While previously everyone was focused on Jungkook's statement, which was already quite shocking now, Taehyung's name was dominating global conversation. But despite all these interpretations, what was most felt was the impact on the hearts of fans. Many ARMYs said they were moved, even brought to tears, after reading or hearing Taehyung's statement. One viral comment read, greater than. Asterisk, he doesn't need to explain everything. He just needs to show that he's still here with us. And that's enough. Asterisk. Some also highlighted how Taehyung chose the perfect timing to speak not too soon, but not too long either. A moment of silence framed by emotionally charged words, enough to shake anyone who read it. There were concerns that differing perceptions of Jungkook and Taehyung's statements would divide the fandom, but the opposite actually happened. Instead of conflict, the majority of armies supported each other. In community forums, they shared positive messages, created lengthy threads about Taehyung's journey, and reminded themselves why they fell in love with BTS in the first place. Their honesty, closeness, and courage to be human beings, not just idols. Some fans even created projects to support Taehyung, from LED displays in major cities to fundraisers for social causes in V's name as a tangible show of solidarity and love. Interestingly, to date, the agency has yet to comment. There has been no clarification, no explanation, and no significant promotional activity since this statement surfaced. This is all part of a planned communication strategy, asterisk, that Jungkook and Taehyung statements are actually part of the pre-launch of a big project, whether it's a BTS comeback, a solo project, or even a personal announcement that has been held back. Or perhaps the opposite, this is the members' personal response to something more serious, asterisk, whether it's internal issues, industry pressure, or a decision involving the group's future. Whatever the truth, the public can only guess. Because BTS isn't just a music group, they're a global phenomenon, and every small move they make could send a ripple through millions of fans around the world. Now, with Jungkook's shocking statement first, and Taehyung's emotional response following, the public feels like they're piecing together an incomplete puzzle. Some fans hope that other members will speak out soon, like Namjoon, known as a wise leader, or Hyun, always the calming presence in a storm. But many also feel that perhaps this is enough, that they don't need to explain everything, that they, as humans, have the right to feel tired, disappointed, or even want to be alone. And for some true fans, even the message conveyed through silence is still felt like a warm embrace. At the end of the day, one voice from Kim Taehyung is enough to change the atmosphere. And if this is truly the beginning of something bigger, the world is ready to welcome it. Taehyung's words may have been brief, but their impact was felt far and wide. Some called it the calm before the storm, while others viewed it as a form of closure, the end of a long chapter and the beginning of something yet to be fully understood. But what can't be ignored is the fact that this happened. Asterisk after asterisk, Jungkook's statement. Two of BTS's biggest names spoke separately within a short time. It wasn't a coincidence. Was there a dynamic that had been suppressed? Was this a signal that they wanted to reveal their individual identities outside the shadow of the group? The media began to ask in more cautious, yet meaningful language. Some wrote, greater than. Asterisk, is BTS preparing to enter a new phase, where each member walks a different path, not as a farewell, but as an evolution, asterisk. Meanwhile, fans who have followed BTS for a long time know this group never does anything haphazardly. Every step they take is calculated, and if this is part of a grand strategy, then the stakes are far greater than just a music project. For years, BTS has been known as a group with strong chemistry, genuine friendship, and a shared vision. But time has passed. They're no longer a bunch of teenagers living in a small dorm and practicing all-nighters. They're now adults with distinct identities, perspectives, and life journeys. After solo projects, military service, and a more open life to the outside world, it's natural for each member to begin to feel the tug of war between their responsibilities to the group and their personal needs as artists. Some fans began to dissect Taehyung's message word by word, as if searching for hidden clues. Some noticed the timing. He posted it at midnight in South Korea, a time when people are usually in the mood for reflection. Others noticed his facial expression when the message was accompanied by a photo, calm but clearly burdened. Even the font, emojis, and even the photo background became subjects of analysis. This is what makes BTS and ARMY Unique, they speak a language that can only be understood if you really pay attention. Some of the emerging interpretations include asterisk, a symbolic message of loyalty. Taehyung wants to show that even though he's silent, he's still together, a part of this story. Asterisk, 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 an expression of tiredness without the word tired. Asterisk, asterisk, a signal that the pressures of being a public figure as part of BTS are sometimes too much to bear alone. Asterisk, 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 an encouragement to reconcile. Asterisk, asterisk, that despite the many issues, differences, or conflicts that may be unknown to the public, they are still one family. Now, millions of eyes are on their next move. Will the other members join in? Or will there be a major announcement from the agency? Perhaps this is the beginning of a new era for BTS, a phase where the members explore themselves more deeply without always being together on stage, but still bound by the name they've built over a decade. And whatever comes next, fans can only hope for one thing. Asterisk, that they're happy, true to themselves, and still love what they do, even if their paths diverge. Asterisk. A few days after the profound silence following Taehyung's statement, the atmosphere began to change.